we're gonna try to communicate with the names that we can match to the history here to see if we get something tonight.
That's someone walking, dude. Who's walking?
Yo, something just scratched at this door up here. Don't say that. Don't say that.
I know you guys we're supposed to film next week, but I'm not going to be here. You know that already, and I know you guys are going to kill it. You guys got some cool people coming in Interstate who, you know, they do a lot of stuff for us behind the scenes and run this location, and they're actually getting a chance to investigate the building.
So, yeah, that's exciting. And then, you know, there's going to be times like coming up a couple weeks, you know, it's just going to be you two. I can't make it, so
yeah,
you know, we definitely try and make it all three of us when we can.
Right. And then we have a family coming in at night. The trainer are going to be here, the party family who booked. That should be interesting. And the same day, they're going to have Thunder on the River car show here.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm missing that. That's going to be cool.
I heard it's big. I mean, I don't know.
Everybody's been hyping it up, man.
We'll see, I guess.
Summer has arrived in Columbia, Pennsylvania, and guests are continuing to book into My Haunted Manor. But this next investigation will welcome Interstate Paranormal, of which members are regular helpers on events, and they will look to add key eyewitness accounts to the evidence that is beginning to mount up here.
We have Interstate Paranormal coming tonight. This is the team that is here, you know, working the manor when we're not here. You know, following the guests, guiding the tours. This team, you know, has been working the manor, but really has never had the chance to sit down and investigate. So that's tonight. You know, they've got their experiments they want to try. You know, bringing in some of the history that Megan's found at the Historical Preservation Society, and you know, some of these new names that we can, you know, experiment with tonight. And we have our own experiments we want to try. So, you know, it should be a really interesting night. We're excited.
So tonight we have a few members of Interstate Paranormal here with us and a few of their friends.
I'm Sierra.
I'm Brian.
And we're from Interstate Paranormal Research. We are here with a couple of our other teammates from Interstate, as well as a friend of ours.
Big fan of the show.
Big fan of the show.
Coming off of a pretty cool night last night with 2 guests in there. Second night in a row. We'll see if anything is different. It was kind of quieter last night, so maybe it'll pick up. All right, guys, so I'm going through the footage from last night. We had 2 guests that stayed over. Jeff and I had left at this point, but it was just them there, and caught something pretty cool I wanted to show Jeff.
Yeah, I haven't seen this yet.
Let's take a look.
This is in the kids' room?
Kids' room. So just keep an eye, like, this area.
Okay. The ball. Hello. We haven't seen the ball move.
No. It's weird, dude. I mean, I know the windows were kind of open. We've had the windows open before in you know, windier nights. Never seen the ball move, though.
No.
And I just
and
went
it would
in there.
it would keep moving a little bit. You know what I mean? It's just.
I went in there just now and I was kind of just like messing with it. Like, I don't know. It would have to be a huge gust of wind, I feel like, to push that thing.
Yeah.
Move it around. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
It is weird. We need something, if we're gonna have the windows open, maybe something else to visualize the wind. A flag, yeah.
Or like one of them, what do they call it?
Pinwheel or something.
Pinwheel.
Yeah, something to visualize wind, just so we can see if it was it. But
yeah,
that is interesting. Good catch.
Not claiming it's paranormal, but we've never seen that happen yet.
Yeah, and that ball's been there for.
Yeah, and I mean, it's interesting.
So this beach ball that sat here, you know, in a static position for hours, we tracked it, suddenly moved on its own while the ladies were walking downstairs. You know, we were in this room all over the place. The window was open slightly, but you know, what we're gonna do next is do some experiments and test it with some airflow, and Trey and I'll, you know, see what we'd have to do to make this thing move, just to get an idea of what type of force it takes.
Take it easy.
It's like half deflated.
I mean, you see, like, the fan obviously will do it. But even, like, the strongest,
Yeah.
I still don't want to fall over.
And it wasn't even that jerky, because it was like, just like,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
it was like one simple movement and stopped, and then never moved again.
And that was the only time it happened all through the night. That's a big gas.
Hard to do. Definitely need to be close for that one. Okay. So a fan does it. Let's go a little further back. Yeah, fan.
Let us know what you guys think with that. Like I said, not claiming it's paranormal, but haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, so definitely cool.
The kids' room continues to be a hugely active area. Sounds, objects moving, who knows what we're gonna catch tonight. So definitely need to amp it up in the kids' room.
So we have Megan here with us tonight. She's the one that knows the ins and outs of the history here. She's feeding that information to us.
And did you guys know that Mr. Keebler was feeding the slaves with his Keebler cookies to locations that were part of the Underground Railroad?
So I'm really excited to have her here and see what kind of techniques she uses investigating.
Hello, my name is Megan. I am a member of Interstate Paranormal Research, and I'm also the historian for the My Haunted Manor project. So tonight, me and some members of IPR and a friend, we are here and we're going to try to investigate the manor, and we're going to try to do some experiments based on the history that we've gathered so far here. We're going to try to communicate with the names that we can match to the history here to see if we get something tonight. So Samuel Schock had two wives. He had Hannah and Annie. Hannah was his first wife. She was actually the daughter of Slaymaker. Slaymaker was behind the architect of the bridge that was burned during the Civil War. She passes away of paralysis. We're assuming that she passed away in this home, but we don't have exact evidence on that yet. He had a second wife, Annie, and it turns out that after his death, she went insane and she passed away in an insane asylum. So we're gonna try to make contact with both. We do know that there is a female here just because of the evidence that we've captured before with the female. So we're gonna try to figure out whether or not it's Hannah or Annie. Being a member of Interstate Paranormal Research, we have been here several times, but at the time we didn't really know the true history. And now that I've delved into it, I have names, I have dates, I have places. So we're really gonna try to put a name to the spirit here tonight, and I'm hoping that we're gonna be able to accomplish that.
I'm excited to have Interstate Paranormal here tonight. You know, Brian was actually in this room, the kids' room, our opening night when we caught that audible no that everybody caught in the room.
Can you set off Twinkle Twinkle again for us?
That's one of the best pieces of audio that we have right now as evidence. We definitely want to interview Brian about that and see what he has to say.
So, in my perspective, I was right here in this doorway. I was on the floor, kind of getting an angle of the two investigators that were in the corner over here. We were asking questions, and all of a sudden we hear like a whisper of a no, but loud enough for everyone in the room to feel like it was on top of them. So to me, it felt like it was on top of me. The investigator next to me felt like it was in front of her. Mm-hmm. Sierra felt like it was in front of her, and vice versa. And people on the staircase even heard it. Mm-hmm. So if anybody were to whisper it and make it seem like it was, fake or anything like that,
it wouldn't have been able to come from all different directions.
That would take one hell of a silent whisper to kind of bend it around the room.
Absolutely.
And make it seem like it. So I think any skeptic would think, camera guy. So that's what I would think. But I was here, witnessed it myself. Mm-hmm. Try to figure it out for sure.
So I want to keep pushing the basement, keep attacking different ways to try to see if we can get some answers of what's buried possibly down there. Any names, there's been a lot of stuff going on down there the past couple weeks, and it seems like there is something down there. I don't know if it's someone or something buried in that dirt. Dude,
Is there somebody here or something here?
But tonight, I want to have them do some certain experiments down there and see if we can start finding some of those answers.
Interstate is separating themselves out, boys versus girls.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
We can finally see, you know, if it's more activity for men or women
Yeah,
in certain
I think it's
rooms.
cool.
You know, that's a cool idea to test.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see
It's
what
not
happens.
something we've done before.
No.
So the guys are going down the basement to start, and then the girls are going up to the 3rd floor loft, magic window room. So hopefully they catch something.
I mean, I don't know how you're not feeling this right now. No, I mean, it would not see the cobwebs are even moving. Felt like the fan's on above us, but there's a crack down there. But there, you would see wind coming up from those cobwebs, which means there's no wind coming through that.
Bro, there's like a legit. I'm fucking tripping.
You're not crazy.
I'm tripping. Man. I must be tripping.
No. Because like at first I was like, oh well, you know, that light above you from the floor, but the cobwebs aren't moving, so there's no cold breeze coming down from that.
No.
Because that was my first thought.
Okay, what about the Baker Toy Company?
Yeah.
So do I have an employee here from the Baker Toy Factory? The answer is yes. Can you touch that box again to yellow? Please?
This sounds like rain.
Yeah.
Well, the theory is train stirs it up, so. Plus we got a full move this weekend. Yeah.
You guys didn't hear that?
No. Train? The train?
No. They have a REM pod down there, right? Or something that makes noise?
Yeah, but it didn't go off.
Alright, no.
Maybe not, yeah,
Maybe run that back.
Nevin, he's not part of Interstate. He's one of their friends. Looks like he's getting kind of scared.
He's terrified. He's
on
he's
edge a
not
little
used to
bit.
this.
Yeah.
I don't know how they roped him into this, but we definitely need to get him involved in some kind of lone vigil later on.
For sure.
I love a scared friend. Yeah, always bring your scared friends, 'cause it's great.
If you can knock for us, next time we come down, Mr. Keebler left some cookies. We'll gladly bring some down for you. But you have to knock. Knock on something down here to let us know you're here. I brought some really good cookies. I brought cookies from all over.
The guys in the basement are using cookies as a trigger after this incredible EVP was captured and the historical link between Keebler's cookies.
Holy. That is a little kid saying my cookies.
Yes.
What was that?
That's a good question.
You heard that?
Yeah. That is something like, oh.
Yeah. Do you hear that? I did.
They just hear a voice.
Yeah, what is that? Did we pick that up?
That would have been Baker Toy Factory. Ooh, amazing! You found our toy! There it is! I told you could play with it!
No.
Trains.
Could it be?
Yeah.
The kinetic energy from the train.
Maybe.
So let's wait for the train to pass to verify. It would be cool though if they found my dog. I've been losing my dog.
Well, the train went by earlier. We didn't hear it. It's not. But I don't think it was that close. I don't know.
It sounds like the train's like gonna come through the building.
It really does.
Alright, well, we'll wait.
If you can hear the train go by, can you set off that device out there in the hallway for me? Here's the thing too. If that's a REM pod and that's a REM pod out there,
but they both would be going off.
You would think they would both be going
so
off.
Found our dog. So you found my dog, I see.
So 20 minutes, 15 minutes ago, we had someone come in with the vortex zone. The eye hits, like they were standing there watching us. And I was like, all right, here's the dog.
Yeah.
You found it. Good job.
You heard that? That was above us.
And they're on the 3rd floor.
They're on the 3rd.
So nobody
Ready to
should
go in and
be...
see if anybody's on the 1st floor.
They're hearing walking above on the 1st floor.
Yeah, guys, there's no one in the parlor. We can confirm that.
Nobody up there. Girls are up on the 3rd floor. We're on the 2nd floor. We need more 1st floor cameras,
Yeah.
for sure.
We need to rule out the print shop. I mean, we know there's no one down there, but just to show that there's no one down there.
Yeah, the parlor, it's not enough.
Free. If you do need energy, it's the devices that we're holding in our hands. You can use that energy to let us know that you're here.
I don't want pictures.
Uh-huh.
What was that?
Can you not?
just make a bang sound?
Yeah, Megan, I heard that too. Let me check back.
What was that?
Not sure if it was a car or not.
Nah, we weren't even moving down here.
We didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything either.
We also didn't even hear the bang.
I did move my chair, but...
No.
Christ, that's scary. I'm sorry.
it came from.
Whoa. Huh. My camera just went
It sounded like
shit.
it came back from the servants' quarter area, and it sounded like a door
Ew, what
slam.
is that?
My camera's just like totally like malfunction.
Well, I did just say... Oh, I'm starting to get chills again.
The My Haunted Project YouTube channel features all of the My Haunted shows. From the hotel, manor, mansion and mill, you can keep right up to date with the ongoing journey of each location and watch real experiences from the guests who visit.
Have you seen it with your own eyes?
Yeah, it comes and goes and it moves.
Subscribe now and support the My Haunted Project, the world's most documented, multi-venue ongoing paranormal investigation.
So when the guys were in the basement, the girls actually heard a loud bang, and I heard it as well from the control room. Going back on the footage, the only camera that captured that was in the baker room. So it seems like whatever made that sound, it happened in the baker room.
No, we haven't looked back yet, but there was no one down there.
Yeah, it was clear as day, man. There was like
Yeah.
at least 5, 6, 7 steps.
In the parlor.
Yeah.
Because you guys would be right below the parlor.
Yeah, it sounded like it came from like the back door where like the break room is and came like towards like the door to come up here.
We're gonna try to get activity based on a historical event that happened tied here to the Miller Mansion. Essentially, during the Civil War, you had the bridge out here. The bridge, one of the architects was Slaymaker, who is the father of Hannah Shock, who was Samuel's first wife.
Oh, twinkle twinkle.
So, during the Civil War, you have Confederates that are on their way to Gettysburg. They're gonna cross this bridge. However, they make the decision to burn that bridge here in this building. Now, if they didn't burn the bridge, the Confederates would have made it to Gettysburg, and it would have been like a sneak attack on the Union, and they would have ultimately, most likely, won the Battle of Gettysburg. But by burning that bridge, delayed the Confederates by 2 or 3 days, giving the Union time to set up in Gettysburg, and then we were able to win. So the burning of the bridge is significant to American history, because had they not done that, the Confederates may have won the Civil War. And that decision took place right here in this building. So we're gonna try to yell that the bridge is burning. We're gonna have equipment in every room up here to try to see if that will spark some type of activity.
And Trey, you're going to be sitting in here in the sitting room with live audio just to see if you can, hear anything throughout the house. And you guys are going to be just
We're gonna go
dispersed.
outside.
Oh, you guys are going to be outside.
We're gonna go
That's
outside.
right. Okay.
We're gonna leave
So I'll monitor from the control room. Say that again, Sierra.
The least amount of contamination. So
Exactly.
we're gonna go outside for like 15, 20 minutes and just
Yeah, let's just make it a
Let the
timed
house
event,
talk.
and then we don't have to use any walkies or anything, and nothing will go off. That's cool. Yeah, let's get it set up.
It's exciting. I like it. I love that idea of bringing unique experiments and concepts into here that tie in with the history. It's something we want to keep on doing as we move forward here.
All right, so they yelled, "The bridge is burning."
in the lobby where in the 1800s they decided to burn that bridge. I just heard a loud bang. Walks in the kids' room. Trey's in the sitting room. Live audio. So he definitely heard that. I heard some weird voices, but I couldn't tell if it was them across the street or not.
Yeah. The REM pod went off. The only time it went off, I guess, in the X room. And then right after that, the camera died.
Oh, really?
Yeah. As soon as that happened.
Wow.
Got some pressure hits on the EDI on the staircase. And then, the twinkle twinkles going off.
Yeah, so Baker
throughout.
Room hits.
But
I
all that
thought I heard a
happened-
kid's voice in the kids' room, but it could have been them outside. And then there was like a shuffle in the kids' room.
Okay. I didn't hear that.
Maybe we can take a listen to.
But all that happened right away.
Yeah.
First couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And then it kind of slowed down.
They're coming back in.
Some really wild sounds while we were doing that investigation. Everyone was outside and REM pods are going off. Trey's camera malfunction. Tons of weird things happened during that experiment. So, we'll have to look back at the cameras and see what we caught.
We want to try 2 experiments with 2 solos, one in the basement, one in the secret attic, and see what happens.
So we're doing some solos right now. Starting with Nevin in the basement and Bray's in the secret attic. Nevin's so funny, man.
He's terrified, man.
Oh, I got mad chills right now. That was my stomach.
Something just scratched at this door up here.
Oh my god, don't say that. Don't say that.
Scratch on the door. What door is he talking about, you think?
So he's in the secret attic in the servants' quarters.
That's
We
right.
don't have a camera set up in there that we can see right now, but I'm guessing he's got that door closed and probably heard something from the other side.
Yeah. He's in the panic room with the door closed?
I believe so.
Dude, man.
And I think they have cameras, like a camera inside with him and a camera on the outside.
All right, awesome.
So maybe we got something on that.
Yeah, I hope so.
Is it possible that the energy is changing down here? Is that you? Whoa, what was that? I just saw some random weird flashlight.
I don't know where to look.
He's seeing light coming through the crack.
That's another person that's seen that.
Yeah.
That's
It's
a common thing, yeah.
No one up there. There's only 2 people investigating in the building right now. It's Nevin in the basement, Ray in the servants' quarters, hidden attic.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, everyone went outside just to eliminate any kind of contamination inside.
Julie.
Hi, I just got a name. Julie. Is your name Julie? Hey, nobody's on the first floor, right?
Not that we're aware of. Looks pretty clear.
Okay, not even like maybe 2 minutes ago.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. About not 2 minutes ago, it almost looked like there was like a random flash of light that came from the ceiling down.
Yeah, no one's been in the parlor. We'll look back on that though.
Copy that. Alright, I'm getting up now. Thank you so much for that. Alright, yeah, I'm out of here. Nope.
Nevin, how was the basement, man?
That was absolutely that was an experience, to say the least. I mean, for me, it felt like there was like two different people down there.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like there was like one person on my right. That person was like super chill.
Yeah.
But then whoever was like in the back, I just didn't want to look back that way.
Yeah.
Because it felt like every time I did, it felt like somebody was just gonna come and grab me. Something like that.
We're going back down. We're putting you under Estes session.
Okay, I can do that.
We're all going down. You're not going by yourself this time.
Whilst the guests head back into the basement, Trey moves into the servants' quarters.
Hello? I swear, man, it feels weird right now. Somebody there? That's someone walking, dude. Who's walking? There's literally footsteps up here. I don't know where this is coming from. Everyone else is in the basement. Can you walk in here? Who's in here? I'm officially spooked. That was one of the scarier solos I've done here. I don't know why, but the feeling was just different, and I was hearing a lot of weird noises, weird feelings. I don't know. This place is creepy.
In the kids' room, the team from Interstate are about to conduct an incredible dual Estes session.
They're going to do a double-blind Estes method where basically Megan and Sierra are going to be blindfolded, headphones where they're listening to spirit boxes, calling out what they're hearing. People in the room are asking questions. They can't hear the questions.
Can you tell us where Mr. Shock is?
Oh?
Ooh. That's not ringing either.
No, we're not close enough.
Back away from the dog, please.
Oh, wow.
Can you move your energy back, please?
He said, I don't think so. Or she.
Would you mind just taking like one step back? Make that go up for us?
So I think it's a mouse and look at the dog. Look at the dog.
Yo.
That's crazy. Trey.
11:53.
Can you touch the twinkle twinkle in the other room? Direct. What time is it?
It is 11:55. Amber asked, can you set off twinkle twinkle in the other room? And it went off right after.
Relax. Male.
Alright, I'm sorry. Explaining for us. I'm a little. Can you show us where the dog
Can you
is?
show where my dog is? I lost my dog.
Go look, Mel.
Can you go look for it?
I need you to help me find my dog. I can't just look by myself. This is a big place.
I found it, Mel.
You did? Can you touch it?
Can you grab him for me? Can you pet him for me?
Are you dumb, Mel?
No, I'm not dumb. My dog just likes to run away. Listen, I need my dog. I can't leave it here. It's got to be fed and taken care of. Oh, did you find my dog?
Dog's going
Oh, thank you.
12:04.
Sound like a kid just made like a, was like, ah!
Oh,
Yeah.
this is so cool.
Dog's going off and he says roll.
Doesn't have to do that, like, find it.
What are we looking for?
My dog. That's what we're looking for.
In the baker, Mel?
In the baker. It's in the baker room.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's correct. My dog's in the baker room.
Mel.
Oh, did you tell me?
There's some things that are really interesting to me. They asked who's on the bed. It said Ray, and Ray's on the bed. The REM pod goes off, the dog toy REM pod, and then the words "look at the dog" come through. Very crazy, interesting. They move the dog into the baker room, and it says "found it." They asked, "Where's the dog?" It says "found it." And then they asked, "Where did you find the dog?" And they got "in the baker." So it was a direct response. It's in the room. Megan and Sierra don't know that the dog was moved. Amazing stuff coming through. I think this was a really great session. One of the best S's methods that I've seen. Something we want to bring more of at the Manor, and then maybe Trey and I go double blind on the next episode. Something I've been wanting to really try.
We did a candle vigil in the parlor. Megan played violin music, and we just wanted to pay our respects to Samuel Schock with this being the anniversary of his death.
But early this morning, it took a sudden change for the worse. And at around 9:30 o'clock, he passed quietly, away in the presence of his family and a few immediate friends.
You know, having that in the parlor where his funeral was held, a candlelit vigil, that's just really interesting part of history that we love to tap into here at the Manor. It was really great having Interstate here tonight to investigate, you know, not just work the Manor. They brought in some really interesting experiments. Burning of the bridge, I love that. You know, I love anything that's bringing in this old history audio. You know, we played some music, you know, some of the violin music. Samuel Schock was a violinist. We didn't know that until today. The ball moved on its own today. That was really something we've never seen. It seems, you know, slight to some, but to us, you know, that's a big piece of evidence that we can check out and try and debunk, and, you know, we can't explain it.
Well, it's been a very interesting 2 nights here at the Manor, between the ball moving on its own, Interstate Paranormal being here. They brought some amazing, unique experiments. Nevin was hilarious. So next week, we're actually having Rowdy and Amy come to the Manor to do an investigation together. I think it's going to be really cool to see how this place reacts with the 2 owners being here investigating for the first time.
It ought to be interesting. Looking forward to it.